Hi there, it's Beckie Belote from Newport News, Virginia, and I am a Creative Memories Advisor. You have probably been thinking I forgot to do my Tip Tuesday today, and quite honestly, yes, I absolutely did. However, it's still Tuesday, so hopefully you'll watch this before the day is over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you several techniques, and then after I show you those techniques, I'm going to show you a beautiful Christmas page that you can make. All right? So let's take a look. Woohoo! Gosh, frightening. All right, let's see here. Oh my goodness. All right, hopefully you can see that. All right, so the first thing you're gonna need is your trimmer. If you don't have our trimmer, they're amazing. They have all these different specialty blades, and we're gonna use one of those today. We're gonna use the scallop one. When I put the scallop one in, I always put the Creative Memories logo so that it's facing the Creative Memories logo here on your trimmer, okay? So here it is facing this way. All right, you can put it in different ways, but I have to use little reminders to help me so that I will always do the scallop one correctly. It's one of the only ones that I ever worry about. The other ones, it doesn't really matter what direction you put them in. All right, so I'm gonna do a waist cut, which means I'm doing a cut just to get rid of a certain edge. The scallop will lay on the trimmer if you put it in the way that I said. So this is the scallop edge. The edge that falls off is a wave edge that I'm not going to use. Now I need to flip the paper this way, and I'm going to line it up at 1 1/2 inch. The reason I'm doing that is I want that pretty scallop on both sides. All right, otherwise I would have a wave on one side and a scallop on the other. So this is what I'm looking for. Then you need to pick a contrasting piece of paper, and we're gonna do the same thing. So a waist cut first. So this is the inverted cut that I don't want. Here's my scallop. Flip the page, line it up, this time at the 1 inch. So we did the other one at 1 1/2. This one is at 1. All right. All right, so now what we have created is the ability to nestle one on top of the other and see that beautiful pattern. You see the scallops on all the edges? Isn't that pretty? All right, so pick nice contrasting pieces. You're gonna need one of these for one of your pages, and you're gonna need another one for the double page spread, okay? So 2 sets of these. That's skill 1. The next thing I want you to be able to do is to cut yourself a circle with your circle maker, all right? Pick a piece of paper where you like both sides. Actually, it doesn't matter too awfully much, but yeah, kinda. All right, and I am going to do a very small circle. I'm gonna do a 3.4. All right, so here's the 3, here's the 4. Each of the little lines are 0.2. So 3.2, 3.4. All right, and we are going to cut that. Just making sure I have room. All right, after you do that, make sure your dial is facing the dimensions where you can see where you lined up where I picked the 3.4. Loosen the little white dial here, and then pull this all the way. All right, so I'm holding firmly here, pulled this all the way, tighten it back up, and now cut another circle. Don't move your hand. Okay. All right, so what I have is the circle that fell out, and then this other circle here, okay? All right, so that's skill 2. Next, I'm gonna use a piece of navy if I can find one. Oh, actually, I can use, this will work. All right, and we're going to use our nativity punch. This is from Joy to the World. I don't know if I said that or not. It's a really pretty collection. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use this nativity border punch as an actual punch. Any of our border punches and border maker cartridges can also be just free punches. So it gives you a lot of bang for your buck. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting it off of the paper using my straight scissors. Okay, so now what we have, if I put this here inside this pretty little thing there, it looks like kind of like an ornament, right? We can make it look more like an ornament if we put those little ornament toppers on. And I discovered that our mirrored scallop border maker cartridge, which is a new cartridge that Creative Memories has, does this beautifully. So you're going to need yourself some platinum. It's a very shimmery silver paper that we have. And I'm just going to do a free punch on that too. So not only do our border punches work that way, but any of our border maker cartridges can be a free punch as well. So I'm going to cut all of these little notches out. And you're going to see what I'm going to do with them in a minute. All right. So what you can do is you can, here. You can put these on the top of the little ornaments. And then take your silver pen and put those little hooks on it. Like that. Put this here. Is that adorable? All right, so that is the second skill I wanted to show you. All right, one more skill. And I'm going to go back to my blue piece of paper. And I am going to cut, this is the gemstone patterns, okay? So we have different packs. We have circles, ovals. We have all kinds of different things that we can cut with our mat to get shapes. This particular pack, the gemstone, is really great for artwork. And so we are going to use this one today. And we are going to use our red blade. I'm going to cut on the outside and on the inside. All right, do not pull this away because we are also going to cut on the inside. All right. So this was my goal, was to get this piece. This is a very nice usable piece. Whether we use it on this page or not, I don't know. Actually, I do know. We're not going to use it this time. All right. But on this one, we are going to throw that on our page. And do you see how this would make a beautiful journal box? And on the pages that I'm getting ready to show you, I built on white. So I knew that if I cut this middle out, then I could use this for something else because it's very cute, but I don't really need it here. If I'm building on white, I could make this space the journal box. So we're going to stick that down on the page that we're going to make. And I don't know if you have this Sunny Days template or not. This is a great one for sunny days, but it's also, I love this right here because it's great for doing journal boxes, especially when you have a variegated pattern like we do here. It's narrow here, wide there, narrow there. So we could use this template to do lines either direction, but we are going to do it this direction today. You can see where the paper is, so I won't I won't mark on the paper. I'll just mark in the white areas. And then as you can see, we have a beautiful journal box. So that is the last skill that I wanted to show you. All right, so now let me show you the double page spread. So let me just clean up my space here for a moment, because are you all messy too? Like, I can't make a page without making a disaster. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay, it's very hard to impress you when I'm so messy. All right, so this is one side, this is the other, and now let's talk about it real fast. All right, so remember the scallop borders that we made? I did 2 sets, one for each side. For my little ornaments, I did one solid color. I did another solid. I used that same mirrored scallop border maker cartridge to actually I cut 2 of them and put them side by side to make it look like a decorated ornament here. And then here's my nativity. And I did take my little foam pad and foam some yellow, sponge some yellow to add a little color to that nativity. You can see my little toppers to my ornaments here. These are 4x4 mats. All right, this was kind of ornate, so I didn't feel like I needed to duplicate that over here. Instead, that's why I did this oversized journal box here, and I turned it also into an ornament to kind of stay with the theme. All right, this is a 4x6 mat, and this is a 3.5 by 5.5 inch mat. All right, I hope you like this, and I hope you'll go try it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.